Welcome back to Season 4 of Barguments, presented by Labatt Blue Light. Barguments, the #1 show on the internet where the world's biggest bar arguments are settled for cash. Right now, we have a heavy-hitting matchup. Two ladies who are well-versed in the art of the bargument. How are you ladies feeling today?
I'm scared to argue against her, to be honest.
Why?
Because she's scary.
Are you scared?
In a good way. In a good way.
You know,
in a good way.
I'm feeling okay, so if that tells you anything, I don't know.
I don't think she feels much.
Really?
No.
Is that true?
It's on purpose, so yeah, no.
Love that. What a strategy. The tactics are already in play. We haven't even started yet. Now, if you're uninitiated, this is the Peanut Gallery. The Peanut Gallery has buttons underneath the bar, and they will be weighing in the entire time, letting you know who they're feeling. And the entire time, they'll be able to throw in little side comments. Whoever has the best one is going to win some cash, and whoever wins the entire Barguments tournament will be going home with $1,000. Make sense?
Makes sense.
I
Love
like
it.
that. I
Sounds
like that.
exciting,
Are
yeah.
you guys ready to hear what you'll be arguing about?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
You walk in to your own open heart surgery appointment.
Oh my God.
Okay.
There are two options to be your surgeon. One, Cardi B. The other, Britney Spears. Which one of these women will you pick to be your surgeon? Kelly, you can pick first.
I think I'm going to go ahead and pick the wonderful, amazing, incredible Britney Spears.
Britney Spears, let's bargain.
I'm choosing Britney Spears because I think over the past few years we've all seen everything that's happening with the censorship situation. Everybody's kind of made her out to be this crazy person, like she doesn't really know what she's up to, she doesn't know what she's talking about every time. I think that she's actually so smart. Watching all of the old interviews of her going on and on about like how she feels empowered as a woman and how she's empowering people with sexuality and all these other things, it makes me think that there's a lot going on up there. And I trust her to go into my heart and not fuck it up.
My first thought was I would pick Britney Spears too because of Cardi B's nails alone. I don't really want that.
The nails
in
are
me.
tough. How can you perform open heart surgery with those nails?
But I don't think Cardi B is on as many drugs as Britney Spears is put on. Not on her own. Her dad is putting her on all those numbing drugs. I personally don't want somebody digging in my heart when she might not know where she is. Now, I wish she wasn't under the censorship of her father, but she is, and he's pumping her full of a bunch of illegal shit, I think. Cardi B, she acts dumber than she is. I think Cardi's very smart.
Also, the first one to call coronavirus.
Yeah.
Coronavirus.
She went viral for that. I think she tries to understand science and medical stuff a lot. You know, she came out and talked about, you know, dry pussies, wet pussies. I'm telling you, I think she knows.
She does
I
talk
think
about
she knows.
pussies,
I think
yeah.
she knows more about medical things than we give her credit for.
She does talk about pussies. Do you think that Britney's being pumped full of drugs? I don't know if that's even true.
I think it is because like when you watch her Instagram videos and she's just like standing there, there's just like lights on, no one's home.
She
I
seems
know
to
that
be.
feeling sometimes.
As
Lights on, no
do
one's
I,
home.
as
I
do
wouldn't
I.
want to give you open heart surgery if I had the lights on, no one's home.
I don't know, Kayce. I very much think that that's all a little bit of a ruse. I think behind
Yeah?
the scenes that she's been compiling all this evidence for her big break and to break out of the situation that she's stuck in, and she's going to prevail. And I think that she's trying to keep up some smoke and mirrors for now, but she's going to come out swinging.
But Cardi doesn't put up smoke and mirrors. She just is who she is, and I think Cardi doesn't lose. She refuses to lose. Remember when she went against Nicki? She was like, absolutely not. I'm not fucking losing this. She's not going to let me die.
Cardi refuses to lose, but do you think that she might have trouble doing it and kind of like yell a lot and give up and be a little crazy? And what if one of her nails accidentally stabs one of your ventricles? And then
nails-
what do you do? And then she would just kind of scream. Is she going to think quickly and be level-headed enough to be like, all right, listen, we need to figure this out. I'm taking myself away from the situation because of my nails, so I'm not so sure.
The nails do scare me a little bit, but then I also think about like when my nails are a little bit longer, I can be a little bit more delicate with things.
Yeah, but if you have fine
nails are like
tools.
tweezers.
Yeah,
Let's
they
be
are like
honest.
tweezers.
Right, but
they are
you can't use your nails when doing plastics or doing open heart surgery. You have to use
she
the
might
tools.
be channeling Roman that day.
Yeah.
Roman.
True. That's true.
I think
okay.
that was Nicki
That's
Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
I
Yeah,
think
that's Nicki Minaj.
was Roman, but I like the way.
But Cardi
No,
B
but
does
I
have,
understood.
she does have
Yes.
several, yeah, she does have
Yes.
several alter egos at the same time. So you
Yes.
never know. I think with Cardi, it's a little bit more unpredictable. I think Britney, like I said, she's been very focused behind the scenes for so long. She hasn't had a lot of distractions. She didn't do her tour this year. She canceled the Vegas residency. She's had nothing to do but sit at home. For all we know, she's reading medical books. Kim Kardashian's becoming a lawyer. Why can't Britney Spears become an open heart
Because her
surgeon?
dad won't let her.
Her dad is sort of out. Her dad is sort of out of the picture, though. I think it's pretty clear at this
I mean,
point.
right now,
even if
he's
her
not.
boyfriend, if Britney Spears' boyfriend is calling him a dick openly on Instagram, I think it's safe to say that Britney Spears and her father are no longer really speaking, if not just for legal proceedings.
I need her to have a little bit of time on her own for me to trust her with my open heart surgery.
I know she's had a lot of time on her own, no?
No, but I'm saying without her dad, without the drugs, without whatever they're doing to her behind the scenes.
I don't know,
and
the
again,
drugs,
Cardi,
Kayce, the drugs thing seems to be something that you fabricated for this argument.
I mean, if you look at her Instagram videos, her makeup is running everywhere, and she's just
maybe she's
standing
just
there.
having a good time. Maybe she's smoking a little weed. You know how I love that.
Well,
shit.
I don't want her to
I
smoke
act
weed
like that's
either.
what
Well,
she
she's
does.
Britney-
I maybe do want her to
Britney
smoke a little
Spears
weed.
is good at shaving the hair. I did a buzz cut myself this weekend.
There it is. Ooh,
Nice,
very
Frank.
nice, Frank. Very
That's true.
nice.
You do have to shave your chest before open heart surgery.
Exactly.
I'm
And
not-
she's probably slick
neither,
as a seal, to be honest.
Neither one of us would need
That-
our
yeah, that-
chest
No, I would
shaved.
not.
So,
No,
yeah,
no, no.
I
No
don't need
chest
that.
Tristan, what are you
shaving.
seeing in this back and forth? Who are you siding
I'm
with?
seeing
here?
a heavyweight battle here. They're gonna go round and round and round and round until you call it.
So you don't even have a favorite in this. You're
I
not
think
leaning either way because it's like a tennis match. It's like a back and forth
It is
of
good.
very
it's
nice
a nice
opinions.
tennis match.
My favorite is
banter.
definitely
Good
Cardi
banter.
B just because she's more of a model for science, and I do think that nails, I've had long nails before, and the precision of the nail is much better than maybe like just the finger pad.
Even while holding tools, though, that you guys are forgetting.
think even holding tools.
Remember holding a pen when you have acrylic
I
nails?
personally think anyone that could
difficult.
use their voice in that many ranges, it shows a lot of, she's very
Control.
smart,
A lot of
control to
mean-
be able to make these noises, like the
Yes,
ochre
it's true.
and
It's true.
whatever else. So
I just keep going
I'm
back to
thinking
her
Cardi B.
describing
Do we
to
need the
people
noises,
why,
though, during open heart surgery? I'm not so sure.
I
think
just
we
keep
need
going
like
back
maybe
to
a little
the
bit
video
of
her
decorum.
describing why girls' pussies aren't wet like hers, and she talks about the barbecue sauce, and she talks about all of that. That video went viral. Think about her talking about coronavirus. She's just always on top of wanting to explain medical things to people in layman's terms.
But
to
do
me,
you
that
think
makes
that
me comfortable.
knowing how wet or dry a pussy is directly translates to her
a
ability
woman of
to
anatomy.
sew up
A
my
woman of
heart?
anatomy.
I don't know that. Honestly, matters of the heart are a little different than matters of the pussy, and we all know that.
Pat,
don't
is that
we?
true?
That is true. And,
that is
I think Cardi B knows science.
I think she does too.
So I'm going to go with Cardi B.
I think Cardi B is the answer.
I think it's time for us to do some closing arguments. Kelly, time to just boil down your case and just make it flat out.
Okay. To be honest, I think you kind of all got played a little bit by the fact that Kayce mentioned science, and you all said like science, Cardi B, science. Come on, it's Cardi B. Cardi B screamed coronavirus one time, so now she knows science? Let's be real. I mean, I love her too, love Cardi, but Britney is a dark horse, and she's been in our hearts for so much longer than Cardi, I will say, and I think that it's fair to give her time in the sun, because I really
But
think that
you don't want her to say, "Oops, I did it again."
Or
Facts.
that is fair.
toxic.
Frank.
Or I'm
So has she ever fucked up a heart though? So really, she's not really doing
She's
anything.
broken hearts.
She's broken hearts. Justin Timberlake's.
Justin
number
Timberlake
one.
made
Yeah.
that really dramatic, and we all
He
know
did.
that.
Yeah, he did do that.
Mouseketeers.
We all know that.
My two arguments are: is one, I think that Britney is under her dad's whatever spell right now. So unless he allows her to do it, I don't even know if she can. I don't even know if she's allowed. And Cardi talks about science more than Britney does. Whether she's right or wrong, she's at least talked about it. So that's the thing. I don't trust Britney right now because I don't think she can trust herself.
I'm
Unfortunately.
sad you have such little faith in our girl Britney Spears. I'm sad.
Unbelievable back and forth. Maybe one of the closest Barguments that we've ever had on this program. Really nice points back and
We're the
forth
adversary.
by both of you guys. At the end of the day, I think that this one comes down to Cardi B's past as a stripper and the fine muscle movements that she would have to make to be able to be a
I didn't argue
surgeon.
that one.
And I think this one's going to go to Kayce. Fantastic job, though, back and forth by both of you. My favorite
done.
point that I heard on the side was Alyssa comparing the nails to forceps, a surgical tool, another $100 for you. Kayce will be moving on to the Bargument, and stick with us next time for more Barguments presented by Labatt Blue Light.